rescue. You want to press people, you no book. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you are the poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That you can't help me while
yeah, that's the same thing.
But you can't tell in the water. He can't put one neck in the water but to kill on more than thing. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 500 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Joseph Baga. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't in 1 year. Where will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Manning.
Patience Manning. You selling the market here?
Yes.
What you selling at
Yes.
But I'm saying anything like you feeling
no market. Can't get some. I go look for Yancy some.
You go look for the market, you see some?
Yancy food, call it food press. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the fish?
You buy snapper 14,000. What is to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not bringing nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. While they cause a motor runner running, they want not doing they are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we must be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of us, we not got north from the south God. And that business we do, we not understand our children run to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we not understand the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
It's rampant now. It's more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom that they bring in Georgia back up with them. Because we are trying to sell our and what thing? Push. But now as Zoom, when he said I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should rise up, they should become go over there, go over that, everything they do. But what people are home king? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, 2020 Napa, tell him, sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for
You don't know you tell what take you for. But money ain't in the country now. In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there,
All right, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege for us to be here as always. We want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you who continue to support our effort in ensuring that Liberia is a better place and that we expose evil in our society. So again, I want to urge you to please help me. And the help that I require or that I'm asking, I'm seeking from you is to kindly take your phone and share at least with one person or in one group. Please share with your groups, share with your network. Let somebody know that we are on here and let's have a wonderful time. In a special way, I want to say thanks to Molba G. Zize. I appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very well. For tagging these people, I want to say thank you so very kindly. Phoebe Warity, how are you? Phoebe Warity, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. I do appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to be on here. Thank you so very kindly. And all of you that are joining us, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you so very kindly. I really appreciate you. So we are here this morning, this afternoon, this evening, based on the time or based on your time. And we are here for one reason. And the reason we are here is to expose evil that is happening in our society, especially in Liberia, and to assure Liberians that all is now lost. You know, in times like these, is when we need to always, if we have the time, encourage our people, educate our people, inform our people. Because this is not a normal time in Liberia. It's not a normal time. Things are happening that for decades we've not seen or we've not heard of. Some of the things that are happening are not something that we should sit and keep quiet about or be silent. I want to say to you, fellow seditians, patriotic Liberians, our target is not criminal Stanton Waterspoon. It's not our target. Our target are not those scalawats that BOAKAI has brought in to help him steal. They are not our target. Our target is the old corrupt grandmaster, the man who is dancing with the devil, Joseph Nyuma BOAKAI. He is our target. He is our target. All of these other people that you see, they are all just distraction. They are. They are all just distraction. Stanton poses no significant threat to the CDC as compared to Joseph Nyuma BOAKAI. These less busy bootlickers poses no threat to the CDC as compared to Joseph Nyuma BOAKAI. So our agenda, our focus is on Joe BOAKAI. Our agenda and focus is on Joe BOAKAI. And so let's forget about the noise in the market. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about people who are talking here, there, yana, choo, 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 choo. Let's leave them. Let's forget about them. The reason why they are talking is because we are exposing the evil. It's because we are pointing light at the corrupt act that these people are carrying on. That's why you see them doing what they are doing. I'm telling you, if we were complacent, if we were not talking, Joseph Nyuma BOAKAI would not have been exposed the way he is exposed. The Liberian people were not going to know who BOAKAI is. But it's because we are relentless. Because we've decided that we will not allow ourselves to be distracted. So I want to appeal to you, my people. I want to appeal to all of you. Don't allow these people to distract you. They are all distractors. That's who they are. Look, seditions, you are winning the fight. You are winning the fight against corruption, against bad governance. You are winning the fight. The reason why you see now they have formed their own network in order to be able to counteract is because you are providing the facts to the Liberian people. Why you think all of them have grouped themselves? Minister asking minister about what minister doing. All of them in the same government, they sit down on one platform, they call it a real low. Why do you think they are doing it? They are doing it because you are making significant effort to expose these people. It's because you have opened their nyanch, Nigerian men will say, to the world. You have exposed them. Now the world is seeing how deceptive these people are. They do not have an agenda to be able to emancipate you or to deliver the Liberian people. Their agenda is to enrich themselves, put money in their pockets. You and I are doing exceptional. Don't be moved away by small thing. Don't be moved away by that. You think when you post, they will come honor and insult. They are not counteracting with the ideas. They are not telling you that what you are saying are lie. They are not telling you with facts. I mean, telling you what you're saying with facts. But they will come honor and say, you lying. And you better go see it. You don't got what to do. Oh, you don't got money again. Oh, the money feeding. Oh, FIRO. Oh, this or that. It's because you are hitting on their corn. And you know what is important in this particular fight? You are fighting with the truth, seditions and patriotic Liberians. You are not lying. You are not playing propaganda like they did, where they will take how you call things that happen in other country and bring it to Liberia and say, oh, that Liberia happened in. You are not doing it. When we come speak here, we are speaking facts. It is not lies, not innuendos. We are not trying to appease a particular group of people. We're not chasing cloud here. No. We are not here to mesmerize you. We are here to give you the facts. So what they will always do is to distract you. That's why I want to clap for you, fellow seditionists. Because this revolution, you are winning it. You know what it means? To expose BOAKAI and his gangster. Do you know what it means? A man who has 40 plus years of experience in being a liability to government and to public resources, who have never impacted people's life, who you can hear Joseph Newman BOAKAI or people talking about Joseph Newman BOAKAI. Oh, they may educate me. Oh, they may send me this, they may send me that. President Weah have changed the dynamics of our body politics. It is not the politics of yesterday. No, not the politics of day before yesterday. It is the politics of this current generation. Look, Joseph Newman BOAKAI is forced to do what is right, but he will not do it. You know why? It's because this man doesn't have the appetite to do good. So don't be moved by what you see Stanton and doing the jumping here, the other person trying to talk, oh, the person are different. Lead them, they are angry. Stanton and the rest of the other group, they are angry set of people. They are angry. Look, you are putting pressure on them. Every time when you go on Facebook and you tap, when something happens in Liberia, you comment on Facebook. What are you people see or don't even get that? Who tell you they can see it? Who tell you they can see it? Who told you they can see it? Just in the period of 1 week, Facebook sent me a notification In the period of 1 week, you know how many persons were able to watch the video and the reaction that I have? Facebook can send these things. Most of the time, I don't send it. 238,000 persons watch our video. Just in the period of week, I'm talking about month. 120,000 reaction on the video. It's right here. Most of the time, I don't put this thing up because I'm not trying to chase cloud around here. So the message, the people who told you they can't watch, they're watching also, they're watching also, they're hearing also, they can't hear with a fake book, with a fake pages. So sometimes when we go off, they can't watch. One way I be having a program, they are see 25%, but then after then Facebook send me message say, oh, 258,000 person reacted to the video, watch the video. 178 reacted. So they are watching, but you know what happened? They are ashamed to show their faces. They are ashamed. So when you post on Facebook, they can go there and read what you have posted. They can go and read. They are reading. So they are seeing anytime you post. Don't worry. For me, I don't worry about who like, who comment, who agree, who not agree. That's not my issue. That is not my issue. But they can read it, they can see it. And it's getting at them. We are exposing them. Like Hamilton is saying, these people have already destroyed themselves. They've already destroyed themselves. That's why you see, look, the guys know, look, let me tell you, when you know that you win election or you lost election, it's from the first 1 year of leadership. So the guys already know that they have lost this election. Don't be moved. They know that this election, they lost it. They know they lost it. So that's why they are on stealing spree. That's why you see them, they are so in a hurry to steal from the Liberian people. Because their agenda is not commensurating with what they told the Liberian people, their actuality. They are completely out of order. So they will not come to tell you that we will counteract you with the facts. We open the line. Anytime we tell you we open line, we say, okay, come, let's argue. Come, let's have a nice time. Come, let's have an interaction. They will not call because you know what? When we are talking, we talk on the basis of facts. We do not pay people to talk. We do not pay people to call. We don't have color brigade. They say, yeah, color brigade. Yeah, okay. A unity party color brigade. No. We don't have any color brigade. We don't have color brigade. So when we speak a reach to those who is supposed to reach to, and they are hearing us, they are getting the word. We touch the lives of significant people. All of us. That's why I want to say thank you, fellow citizens. And please, I'm begging you, don't be carried away by what these other people are doing. The likes of Stanton Waterspoon, let me tell you something, fellow Liberians. And let somebody say, me, I can't eat pico, but when the people call it pepper soup, I will drink the pepper soup. Look, don't be deceived by people like Stanton Waterspoon and what they are doing. Oh, they got this and other thing. But then you leg breaker. Is that not a deception? Who controls the government, the executive? Who controls them? You come here and say, oh yeah, and the other mayor is corrupt, the other people here corrupt, but Joseph Anyuma Breaker is good. That is the deception that you should not buy into. When the Stanton start doing what he's doing, just yesterday, we were in the game before, and we are in the game before him. That's why people listening to us. That's why they can come. They can come and listen. Some of the things that we discuss, they go down there and discuss it. These people are angry. Never trust an angry man's decision. No, don't do it, my people. Don't do it. Never trust somebody decision who is angry. The man angry say, I take decision, I will move on to the other fair way. Don't trust that decision there. Anybody who make a decision or who takes action because they are angry, something wrong. Anger itself is a stage of abnormality. When you are angry, you are abnormal. Once you are angry, you are abnormal. That's why the people will advise you, do not take decision when you are mad. Take your own time. Take a bottle of water, drink. Go somewhere. Go sit down. Be in your right frame of mind before you take that decision. So people like Stanton, they are not reacting based on the facts or because they love Liberia. No, they don't love Liberia. They do not love Liberians. What they love is themselves. Let me answer this call quickly. Sorry. They love themselves. They are angry. You see them reacting because the things that they wanted, they didn't get it. You think if Stanton Waterspoon were going to get his share of the cake, you think he was going to allow you? You think he was going to give you credence? No, he was never. He was never going to give you credence. Stanton Waterspoon. No, look, I'm taking a few minutes to just talk about this, right? But let me say this to you, fellow Liberians. Don't be deceived by these people. They are angry. That's the reason why you see them react. Yeah, that did it. Yeah, man. Don't mind them. Do not mind them. President, we have said these words, and I will continue to use it. Don't mind them. They don't like you. They are not speaking on behalf of the Liberian people. They are speaking in anger to be able to, a kind of like make their political leaders or their political puppets angry so that they can attend to them. The strategy that they know is that, when we're angry, when we blast, then the people will listen to us. That the Liberian politics, right? The high looking like. When you vex with somebody, then you can't talk bad about them, then they call you. That's the way it's looking like. That's why for some of us, we do not indulge into these things. Even some of our ministers, when we were in government, that's how they operate. When you insult them, you bring people to talk about them, to talk bad about them, then they pick up phone to call you. Oh, my man, you're not clear. You're not clear, my man. You're not clear, my man. That's when they call you. But when you are truthful and defending your institution, they will never call you. They know you. They not know you. And they not know you. They will never call you. But bring people who will insult them. Bring people who will lie on them. Bring people who will castigate them. Who will malign their character and their image. Or they will pick up phone to call you. Bagu, you're not clear. Hey, you're not this, you're not that. So that is the kind of culture politically that people think is normal that they can practice. So the reason why you see these people venting out their anger, they believe that when they do these things, then these people who's supposed to get them, what they will get them, they will call them and say, oh man, what happened? You're not clear. You're not clear, my man. To your own time. You're not clear. That's what they do. But do not buy for it. It is not because you want somebody to call you or because you want to be relevant that you must insult somebody. No. It is not because you want for people to follow you. You say, oh, they may get 10,000 views or they may get 100,000 views. So therefore, you must malign people's character. No. Do not buy into what they are doing. They are angry set of people. BOAKAI, who promised them that he was going to give them equal part of this particular portion of this pile, he is not giving it to them. So they are angry. The things that they are talking, you didn't say it yesterday. No, let me ask you. The things that what these people are talking that is new, that you and myself, we didn't tell them yesterday. What are they saying that we did not tell them yesterday? Even before this day could reach, we preempt and we told them that this is what's going to happen. So is it strange? And then people can say, oh, the people corrupt, oh, the other person corrupt, oh, the people there, oh, the people not doing it. Don't clap for these people, clap for yourself. Celebrate yourself, man. What's that? Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Because it is because of you that they are talking. They are ashamed. That's why sometimes when I say that, I don't worry myself. Because what these people are saying was what we said yesterday from day one when the CDC government took over. From 2005, that's what we've been saying. So that's why we are not moved by, oh, they cannot. No. It don't move us. Because we said it yesterday. You don't make old ladies scared with new bucket. No. Because that woman had been taken by in new bucket before you get old. In plenty new buckets before you could get old. So we don't see it as something that is appeasing to us. Because what you are saying, we said it yesterday. We knew it. Yeah. That's why we said it. In here, what's going to happen? Everything that is happening is not how you call out of our range. It's not that we don't know. We know. We know. So, fellow Liberians, let me ask you a question. Is Mr. BOAKAI serious about reconciliation? Is BOAKAI serious about reconciliation? You know, the reason why I am focusing on this issue of reconciliation is because it is key to all of us. It's because we saw a practical approach from His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah in reconciling our people. So when I'm listening to people who think that because Joseph Numa BOAKAI had program, spent almost $500,000 or almost $1 million for reburial program, people go take a picture, they eat, they drink, they dance, they take that, and they go, they make serious for reconciliation. Is Joseph Numa BOAKAI really serious for reconciliation? This is an unserious old man that has no agenda to reconcile the people. We are seeing it by his actions. We are seeing it by his actions. We know what true reconciliation is. True reconciliation is not having party. It's not talking in newspaper, getting on Facebook, putting it on Executive Mansion website. We're talking about reconciliation, talking about they know. Bringing somebody and giving them almost 300,000 for a few days and say that reconciliation. No, it's not. Stop playing politics with people, anger and sorrow and pains. Stop that. That's what this government is doing. That's why we refer to this government as a useless government. That's why we refer to it as a useless government. We don't use this kind of words here. You can disagree, but we don't use this kind of words. I'm advising you. The next time, I will block you. I will block you the next time. We get million people following us all around the world. If we take you from here, it will be a glory because we will not allow you to contaminate this particular intellectual space. No way. You can't do it. You can't do it. If you are shared a word, then just keep quiet, sit down and watch. But we'll not allow you to use, insult and etc. here. This place is too intellectually charged. Disagree. Write a comment and say, no, Prince, you are wrong. You are wrong because X, Y, Z, and Z. But the kind of insult, no, we're not lying here. We know that your mind power train you. They give you good training. But because you're not living with them now, you're on the street, so therefore you want to come misbehave. So say you want to come misbehave, we that on social media, we are your mothers and your father, we are your guardian. We straighten you. So when you use any statement that is not appropriate, we will serve as your parents. Because the training that your parents, I'm very sure your parent gave you good training. Very good training they gave you. I will not spoil the name of your mother or your father or so. I know your parent gave you good training, but because you can't on Facebook is a street, because you can't on the street now, so you want to exhibit different behavior. So we are also here on the street here called Facebook. We are here. We serve as your guardians. Then we discipline you. So when you use any language that is unorthodox, the best thing that we do, we delete it the first time. We see you deleting, it mean a warning we're giving you. The second time we block the hell out of you. That's how we discipline you. So this place is not a place where you come and ring invectives. Come with ideas. Disagree with me. I have never ever try to block anybody who disagree with me in the form and manner that is civilized, that is appropriate. So get this clear. Let this be a warning. They play will get intellectual, we get too much civilized people here. Thank you so much, my brother Eric, for joining us there from Atlanta. So is Mr. Boyka serious about this reconciliation? You go and take pictures and put it on the executive mansion gallery. Look, Joseph Newman Boyka is aggravating our anger. Because some of us, we know what our parents went through. We know what happened. We were not infant to not know what happened under these people regime. You're talking about the Tolbert, you're talking about President Doe. We are aware. Reconciliation, you take picture, you bring somebody from Rwanda, somebody who is traumatized because they get rope around their neck, they say the clerical, you bring them and say, yeah, the man is a reconciliatory expert. Then you take him and bring him. Look, the people, they are a bunch of fools. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let's go to the Executive Mansion website, and then let me show you something here. You bring a traumatized person, and you say, oh yeah, the man is a reconcile, he can reconcile expert. Let me bring it to you here. You can see it. A useless government. You can't talk about reconciliation. No. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself, because you are not deceiving us. We are too wise. We are in a generation of wiseness. Oh, yeah. So you can't deceive us. No, you cannot deceive us. You can't. Stop doing that thing. You can't. Let me show you what they bring here. You bring somebody from Rwanda who is also traumatized. Okay, let me bring it here so you can see it. Let me go here and bring it here. This is not what we call reconciliation. Stop playing fun out of yourself. And you say you're playing fun out of us. Bring somebody to get them money, then you say reconciliation. So look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this one. Look at this picture. This is a picture of a clergyman that was brought to Liberia. And I'm going to read it. It says just a few bars of it. Renowned reconciliation leader, Dr. Antoine Rhodesia, arrives in Liberia for National Healing and Reconciliation Program. Look at the kind of thing here. Look at the kind of thing. A renowned reconciliation leader. What he has to do with our pains and our sorrow. You're not taking to carry all the way to how you call the place to Mahe, where our people were massacred. You're not carrying him there. You're not taking and carrying all the way to Bokonjide or to Lofa, to where Joseph Newman Boyka established the Lofa Defense Force. Or you take him and bring him to executive mansion. There is a reconciliatory expert. So let's go ahead. Let's read small. It's a executive mansion Liberia. Dr. Antoine Ratisia, keynote speaker for today's National Healing, Reconciliation, and Unity program, hosted by His Excellency President Dr. Joseph Newman Boyka, Senior. Oh, after how you call it, the other people then wear their stomach food. The other people then wear their stomach food. Anyway, let's go ahead. It says, hosted by His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boyka Senior, has arrived in the country. Dr. Rhodesia arrived in Monrovia. I'm sorry if the name, Dr. Rhodesia arrived in Monrovia on July the 4th and paid a courtesy visit to the president at the rehab office. His participation in the national program marks a pivotal moment in Liberia's ongoing pursuit of truth, justice, and healing following years of conflict and national trauma. You see, the entire thing is a fiasco. You know why? According to Joseph Newman BOAKAI, they say they're having national healing. That's the nomenclature. They say this is a national healing, a national reconciliation program. How many persons from Bokonjiri, how many chiefs from Bokonjiri or victims from Bokonjiri were at the executive mansion when they were having that program or at the ministerial complex? No. Let's ask the question now. When I tell you, I say BOAKAI is just useless and I'm serious, you say whoop, I will lie. But this is the reality. I want you to answer me now. You yourself. Let's take our own time. I don't get vexed at me. Don't get mad at me. Yeah. You're talking about an ongoing pursuit of truth, of justice, and healing. How many persons from Bokonjiri were part of that particular conference that you brought him on? How many persons? How many persons you took from Lofa that were in that particular conference? How many political leaders? Because let me tell you something. Let me be fair to you. Some of you don't know, but this is the reality. Look, some of the most grievous crime or some of the serious atrocity were committed or were engineered by these politicians. You think the people who were firing the gun, they have money to even buy cartridge, to buy one bullet? You think they have money? Who were those that sponsored these people? They were the politicians. You think if the likes of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf were not to use her influence to sponsor the MPFL at the time, you think where the people are going to take money from? They tell you, say, Joshua Milton Bly, born naked, you get money to even buy one cartridge. Some of the people that you saw doing the work were calling and said, General, I'm General this, I'm Colonel this. They even have money set to even face their own horse before you're talking about buying bullet or buying one gun. So some of the people who were engineering all of the atrocity, you leave them out. Then you say you're having reconciliation. Then you must be an idiot. And you think we are fools? The politicians who were the ones that were dissatisfied and they make me to go against my brother. It was these politicians that caused you to insult me, to assault me, to abuse, to burn your own villages and towns. So if we talk about this reconciliation, they must not be absent. They must be part of it. There must be some of the people who will sit around the table. Because for you and myself, the only reason why you hated me, you call me Crown man, you call me Mandingo man, you call me Gio man, you call me this man, it was because a politician engineered you to do it. They felt that the best way to be able to achieve their agenda is when they tell me that my man, here you Crown man, and the Gio man is going against you. They formed that particular strategy to engulf or ignite a fire that I will look at you to be like you are my enemy. Before they could bring their war and encourage us to do what we did to each other, you and I, we knew nothing like Crown. We knew nothing like Gio. We knew nothing like Sapo, like Mano. We were living as one family. One family were living. But these politicians, because they wanted power and they felt that the other person denied the other person of power, so therefore the other person said, I will go in the bush, I will be able to encourage war to come and fight. So why would you be talking about reconciliation and you leave these political parties out, these political leaders out? Joseph Newman BOAKAI is unserious. When we tell you some of you get there. And we tell you some of you get there. A brother by the name of Tamba, he get feel because he need Tamba, so therefore he must row with stupidity. He can't use a unhe. Because you see your need Tamba, so therefore they're going against somebody who they have to say, all of them Lofa. I'm from Lofa in Grand Cape County. Born in Mosorado. So you now Lofia more than me. But you have allowed tribalism to take over you. One time they were having a Lofa, how you call diaspora meeting. I went there. So one of the moderator was there. The man said, Right now, basically they were talking about other things. We as Lufians in the diaspora, we have to jointly put together to support this particular government. We must do everything to defend this particular government because the government is our government. So I asked them in a meeting, I said, "Yo, thank you very much. This government is our government. So what's about the CDC government? They were not our government. They want to get very me on the land. Thank God there was some other people there. Even though Allah, somebody they try to move from in the chat room and other things. So I say, what happened to the CDC government? It wasn't our government. Was it not the government of the Liberian people? So I told them right in the meeting, the online meeting, I say, these are some of the deception that will cause us to not go nowhere. As Lofians, we support government. We do not support individuals. But there were some of you on this land because it was weird. So therefore, you were better against it because he defeated Joseph Numa Boyka in the 2017 election. So you decided that you will never and ever look at President Weah as your president. Josiah Joker swore to a mountain water. He said, "President, we are not my president. You can never be my president." But then you want us to accept Joseph Numa Boyka as president of Liberia. And then so we must put together now, we must support him. And then more, we must support him. When people of this government deny, they say they will never accept President Weah as their president. We don't want to accept you as our president. You lie. Look, let me tell you something. We are in the era where we use our own discretion to be able to solve problems. Who are you saying? Nobody will tell me, say, "Oh yeah, except just that you want for president, you do all over this, that, other thing. They can call me, I can tell you, I say, I'm begging you. You'll find somewhere to go. You'll find another thing to say. Now, then the ones I can give me strength because the meantime they calling me, they can be going, "Oh, yeah, you doing?" To the extent somebody want to call me, you are a smart person, went to a meeting. The same person working on my poll one time was telling me, say, "I'm stupid and I get sense and this, that, other thing." We go to a meeting now. We go to a local meeting and say, "Man, we understand you are a very smart man and you this, you that," and they start giving. I just sitting down, just watching that, waiting for them to talk to finish. "Oh, you are a smart man. Intellectually, you understand what you can do. We have been following you and we'll continue to follow you. You are our son. We got nowhere, to pull you this, that. But the thing that you're doing is not correct. We can connect you to the person here, this, that." So I look at it and say, "You know what happened?" I say, "You got to stop the deception here." I say, "This deception is too much." You went on my poll, you say, "I'm fooling man. I don't get sense. I'm doing this, I'm doing that." They will carry meeting and tell me, say, "Intellectually, I do this, I do that other one." They think I got to stop it. I got to redirect my energy. I'm a fear. I got to keep quiet. Let them follow there. They're telling me all kind of different people's story. I said, "Don't do that thing to me. I see it as an insult. Don't try to play on my mind. You know who am I? I moved from ABC. I graduated from 12th grade. I went to university. I turned around, became a security man. Well trained one, two. Then you want to play on my mind like that? Don't do that to me. That has been disrespectful to my intelligence. Don't try it. Yeah, you see what we can be talking, that the same thing we can be talking. Yeah, I say, yeah, but don't do that thing to me. Talk what you want to talk. So Joseph Newman Boyka, if he is serious about this issue of reconciliation, the first thing Joseph Newman Boyka will do is bring these political parties together first. Because these people, whether we like it or not, look, every Liberian has somebody politically that they admire. These people have followings or they have followers. So bring the political parties together. These political parties can help to drive your reconciliatory effort if you are serious about it. Because whether you like it or not, every political party commands some kind of structure, commands some kind of person. Some kind of person will listen to them. Even if they don't get headquarters, they get people who will listen to them. They get people who will listen to them. Even if it is the political party that got 0.001, call these people around the table. Let them say that there were true reconciliation started. The man missed the mark. Just like Newman Boyka missed the mark. So you call that man, like even agree that you decide to call them man here.
And you understand? From all the way Rwanda, wherever you come from, you say Tramata, no problem, we agree, you can. So the first thing you are going to do, if you are really serious, the first thing was all political parties leaders. Put your ego behind you and invite them. Let us sit around the table. You people have followers. You people command a very, very strategic portion of our society. Let us reconcile as leaders of the people. When you bring these political leaders together, you bring the chiefs together. When you bring the chiefs together, what do? Then it means you are bringing the people together. Then you are bringing the people together. Then you are bringing it together. But you cannot tell me, fellow Liberians, that you sit down there, you decide that, oh no, they want your party way looking like they, and I will only come and bring other people together and bring one man and pay him $50,000. Then he can sit down after he finish, then I get the other $1,000,000. Then you say you're ready for reconciliation. Just like Newman Boyka is a joker. It's a joker. You have not even reconciled with yourself. Then you say you come in reconcile with us. Then start playing fun here. Stop playing that fun. That fun there, you can't work with up. You got to stop. You got to start playing that fun. True reconciliation does not start from you taking picture. You want to score political game. The politics you playing, you are not playing. Don't stop playing with the emotion of Liberians. The issue of reconciliation is deep. It's not picture taking. No, it has nothing to do with picture taking. All that thing that you're doing, that phone you're playing, you're on tweet. When you're ready, you will do. You're twerking. You're not ready yet. Just like human boy cannot ready, he's twerking. When you're ready for peace, you're ready for reconciliation, we will know. We will understand. We will know that, yeah, oh man, yeah, you're really ready for reconciliation. But until then, you twerking, oh man, you on tweet. That tweet you on. Our men can say, leave that puppet there. You on tweet, you not ready yet. They get ready, we know, we understand what happening. But until then, you're leaving. They enjoy yourself. So true reconciliation does not start from you coming, bringing food, people eat, they take picture, people, you play music, people dancing. Then you can't say, yeah, we reconciling. Yeah, we reconciling. It not easy, we reconciling. Reconciling where? Reconciling where? When all of these different, you see, President, we are sure us, look, even if you are not educated, right? If you are not somebody who have ever sat in a classroom to do any course that has to do with reconciliation, but the way, President, we are led, you can see it and you will know what true reconciliation is. When President Weah took over, what did he do? He knew very well before becoming president that there were issues with political parties, with institutions, etc., etc. What did President Weah do? He first of all called all of the political parties. President Weah met with political parties. He said, look, my people, let us sit down around the table here. Do you remember when President Weah said, they think here, all we are one family? No need to be running behind people here and there. Other people took it out of context. But that was what we call a process of reconciliation. President, we are called all of the political leaders, all of them around the table, and say, my people, they Liberia here for all of all. All of all, we are winner. Whether you lost, you not lost, we are winner. That's why in his government reflected his actions. His government was a reflection of his heart, of who he is. He said to Sedition that, look, my people, I am the president of the Republic of Liberia. So therefore, let all work together. That's why we saw President Weah did not prioritize sacking people there. President Weah did not prioritize that. He did not prioritize witch hunting people. He did not prioritize 72, how you call hit points. President Weah had no book that he get points of contention against anybody. No. That's why when he took over, he called all of these politicians and said, let's sit around the table. Let us dialogue. Let's have a common ground. Liberia is for all of us as Liberians. We cannot afford to divide this country here. All of us win, my people. There is no loser. There is no winner. The biggest winner here is the Liberian people. And all of us, we are Liberians. So therefore, let's work together in the interest of Mama Liberia. We saw him calling. We saw President, we are calling the business people. He had meeting with the business people because he know that in any election, business people too, they take side. The other person will be supporting the other person, the other person supporting the other person. So at the end of the day, let's count on the table, let's sit down, let's know what the issues are. There are videos that I can show you. I don't want to be going through all of these videos. Sometimes, but when I instead you, Ali, I got to show one or two examples. But sometimes, I don't want to go through all of these videos. He met with people. He met with even the youth community. He met with the students. He met with marketeers. Wait, let me bring Sonny here for you. President, we are okay. Let me show you where he met with, people there. Here is it. So let me show you this. Let me bring you this. Let me just bring this. So here is it. Let me show you this. I'm not going to be showing you everything because time. I'm here for limited time. Here is it.
Tax regime being used on the business people who was couple of years.
So here is President. We are meeting with business people, right? Because you know that everybody will be affected. Look, he even met with church leaders. I get the video here. He met with Imam then. He met with everybody. This is what we call true reconciliation. Not the nonsense that just said Newman BOAKAI and Chronics on, that they're looking for a way to steal the Liberian people money. That's why he on. That is not reconciliation. That is not reconciliation. He did not send for somebody from the moon or from space. He himself, along with the other chiefs, he sat down and said, look, this thing here, we must be able to do it. Yeah, he said, let me just play you a few bars of this video.
Instrument being used to raise taxes at the free pool. And the instruments are in threefold. We have the clear report, we have the DI, and we have the NNRF. The DI, those are goods that come from China that are not inspected overseas, will be inspected in both. The clear report are no longer being inspected overseas, come to the free pool, get it at the consignment warehouse, being used by the document provided by DIVA to get the goods out. But here is the problem, Mr. President. Goods coming into the country now, we have DVAC that being hired by the government to do all of the inspection, be a clear report for DR to Liberia. And the agreement with the Liberian government now, DVAC, who have the capacity out there with the government.
I'm sorry, let me just move this because of time. So you see, President, we are met with even the sellers, the business people. That is the process of reconciliation. What are the problems? What can we do? Because one business section will believe that, oh, the other person was better, the other president was better, oh, the other one was better. So in order for us to solve the problem, everybody can sit around the table, let's know what the problems are so that we can solve it together. President, we are met with them. He even met with doctors, with nurses. Here is it. Let me go. Let me show you some things here. Let me show you. I'll just show you small of it. And President, we are met with, you call the people say, health workers, right? So the one I show you that business people he met with. Let's go to health workers then. Let's go.
Lacking medical background.
Okay.
The one that was passed by the national legislature. That is the 50.
Here is it. Let me bring it right.
Private sector. But we who are in the public service, we are quote unquote restricted to the civil service agency standing order.
So movement called nurses in support of Ambassador for 2005 up to present. And within 2005, our movement did not survive for medical treatment or checkup.
Yeah, you see that?
Three, that all members of our organizations, because we have huge unemployment.
So let's just take it from here. Now, these are examples that I want to show you. When we come here to talk, we come here to gossip. So, President, we are met with these people. You saw him meeting with marketeers, business people, the leaders. He met with health workers. He even met with market. Look, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Oh, they think start reading. Yeah, man. Okay. Anyway, let leave it. It reading song on away. It reading song on away. You see, to the extent that President we are even met with the former Vice President Joseph Numa Boakai in the effort of reconciliation. Yeah, look, let me see. I think I can bring the other video. They want to know why you're reading today. Just a minute. Let me see. I will bring you this because this is important. Joseph Numa Boakai talking about reconciliation. The old man is just another, how you call, crook, that thing that will fall for that thing that he's doing. Yes, let me play this. Got the one important. Like any other ones, this is also. So here is it. So we're talking about reconciliation. Let me. We're talking about reconciliation. President William drove to Joseph Numa Boakai house. I'm going to play this. This is just a few minutes. It's about 4 minutes video. I'm going to play this. Let play this, right? Let's play this. Let's play this. That is what we call true reconciliation. So don't even believe what I'm saying. Here is it. You see that? He drove to Joseph Numa Boakai house. Let's listen. I'm moving it normal. You see true reconciliation? Look, let the president legal advisor, Ajibo, Bernard, whatever. See that? Look at true reconciliation. Look at, listen.
Happy New Year. Okay. I came to introduce my wife to you. And we've been neighbors for a long time. And our first time come here. And I just want you to know that we're all working together.
We'll continue to work together in whichever way. This country is to be built by all of us, Liberia, no matter who is at the top. So I just want to reassure you that I mean every word, that I'm committed to the cause of this country.
Here's the man that look. Let me move this. Let me move this from here. You see that? So when we come to can't talk, we are not telling you because we want to talk. We get evidence to prove. We get video evidence, we get paper trail and etc. to prove to you. President, we have took a practical approach. A practical approach to ensure that he reconciled the country. President, we have drove from his house and went to Joseph Numa Boakai and said, look, we finna win you. They think here that win. No loser here. Bring your own people so we can form this government. There were people that Joseph Numa Boakai recommended that are working in the government. Don't believe what I am telling you. Let me go further.
I will not mincing my words. Whatever we can to uplift our country. Everybody, reassure you, prove the condition.
Glad to walk by my neighbor to say hello and Happy New Year. It's a special day for us. The campaign is over. There is no winner here.
Yeah.
However, Liberia. And we will work together. I brought my wife to introduce her to your wife. I think we can work together for the betterment of this country. You have your people that can work with us for the interest of the country. And,
you see that?
You know my respect for you. Campaign is over. You stay president of the Liberian Senate, where I worked as senator and now president-elect. But my respect stays, and we will work together for the betterment of this country. Yeah.
Let me move this one. It's too emotional. This is too emotional. Yeah, I want to make me cry. This is too emotional. This is what we call true reconciliation. President, we have left his comfort zone. Went to Joseph Numa Boakai. Say the country had all. Look, let me end this. Let play it. Let play it. Let it end. Let play it. It's emotional, but no problem. We play it. Yeah, let play it. Let play it.
Every courtesy will be given to you by law, and I will make sure that happens. So your statement, we must make sure that we treat you as a statement. Yeah, family. Thank you very much.
you see that? You listen to President Weah. That's why we call true reconciliation, an approach to true reconciliation. President Weah left his comfort zone, drove to Joseph Numa Boakai, and said that thing all of feeling winning, oh papi, we feeling winning. To give to him. He said, all of us feeling winning. Let us work together. Send your own people. I will send my own people. All of us will work together in the interest of Liberia. And President Weah did not just only say it, but he practicalized it. You saw some of these people that are working in government, they were being recommended by Joseph Numa Boakai and other political parties. Put everybody around the table and say, let's work together. Joseph Numa Boakai go bring somebody from somewhere and bring them because they get clerical around their neck and say the president is a reconciliation expert. Then he tell him put in the executive mansion, spend almost about 300,000 on him. Then after talking for 2-3 days, then he go back and say, yeah, you finish achieving reconciliation through justice. You better start this nonsense and start playing with us in this country. You better stop this nonsense and start playing with our emotions. Fully people. Look, Joseph Numa Boakai has no idea to run the country. Look, the old man is completely confused. When you take a dementia patient and give him that kind of huge responsibility, these are some of the things that can happen. There's a man that the executive mansion will tell you everything. The man walking here, he coming on the other side, he going on the other side. The other man doing the other thing, the other man doing that other thing. Executive mansion said they are the more bunch of confused people that you have down there. Something that they can be written down there. They are complete nonsense. President Boakai with this afternoon, President Boakai with this evening, President Boakai. Anytime you hear them, President Boakai with this, President Boakai with this afternoon, President Boakai with this morning, President Boakai with this evening. One day I will not be surprised when we see on the Facebook of this particular place called Executive Mansion Westside, the professional place that you're not compromised. You're made to load at some kind of funny area. Will not be surprised one day we see President Joseph Numa Boakai with day afternoon leave from his bathroom to go in a room. Will not be surprised because you people have turned this executive mansion into a complete correct page here that people from around the world should be coming here to read about what is happening in the country. Serious man, that thing. When President Weah was there, we used to go on this particular executive mansion and go take information from there and give it to other people. Now you can't hear now. The people feeling confused in the whole thing. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing, when President Joseph Numa Boakai with this afternoon, President Joseph Numa Boakai with this morning, President Joseph Numa Boakai with this evening. What kind of nonsense is this? Why you must be playing with that kind of thing? When we putting our money behind, our taxpayer money behind. But when you have a government that is clueless, a government that has absolutely no idea to run. Look, these people, let me tell you something. That try and error they many they were doing. Yeah, you don't know today. Let me tell you. Try and error that what they pocket them all. Strong more, when we're coming up as young people, some of the things that happened or we did was not intentional. Sometimes a strong more, you go there and say, man, we know what they meant, but we just go make strong more. If they run away, where then we win. But if they try it to say they're coming at us, we run away. So we go there with that particular mindset. Like I give an example, right? I grew up on the Bushwa Island, Lokintown, Nukutown, I grew up on the Bushwa Island. So as kids as we used to be at the time, back in the early 80s, this community thing we used to let playing. Like for example, maybe a sheriff community or maybe the Bandiya will go and play. Let's say the other yard, maybe Mr. Smith yard. So the small children in the Mr. Smith area, they will put ourselves together. They say they form football team. Then we from the Bandiya will go there and say we're going to play football. So we're going to go play that football. There are two things we know we're going. We either defeat or we win. And we know that anytime that win or defeat come from there, some kind of meeting will open. So we go there, we got certain men and we say, my man, we'll be the strong more men and we'll go play strong more. We put fear in them. But in the beginning, we know the beginning, the way that boom them looking high, especially when we go play Nukutown. When we leave from Lokintown, we say we're going to play Nukutown. We get a particular pattern. So we say that Nukutown beginning is strong. And we for all that you call the Lokintown area there that sharp more we get. Oh no, you ain't able. We get sharp more. But they beginning from Nukutown, the quick on fighting before you go low. You will be talking inside the wall when I ain't move for a more. If you go low in the air, we'll on the ground. They used to be strong.
So for others, just share more, we can make heavy share more. So we always tell our men and say, you know what happened? There are two things involved. We go there, we make share more. We'll be talking just to say we can beat the men. Anybody we see serious fighting, they want pick up fighting. We not fuel, we leave from there, we run away. The whole game over. And you're yeah, that the vow we advance. Hey, you're yeah, we always say yeah. Say, hey, you're yeah. So when we go there and say anything, that better on now, we'll get share more. We don't want to come quick. Picking you can try, yeah, you will no. We make share more. So when we're making a share more, some of them will say, the minute so strong, then they will back down. But if we're making a share more, then someone of major can say, well, maybe causing enough for because nuclear time, when we were coming on nuclear time, the minute they quit to fuel, that they looking. Then get too much talking, Benny, flower. Oh, yeah, get it. Before I go, oh, my man, oh, okay, let go on this side. You know the people are sending it, let go on this side, let go fuel. So as soon as they're talking about fighting, Benny, which it is. So the thing about this government is that the guys were not prepared to govern. That strong more they were doing, threatening people, doing around here, doing the depending on people to cheat for them. The people cheat for them now, they gain them power now, they are confused. They even know where to start from. Since Joseph Newman Boyka took over, tell me one his agenda that he called arrest that he has implemented. Tell me one. The agriculture, the rule of law, the road, education. Well, tell me now which one you think Joseph Newman Boyka now implement. Tell me. So these buckers, they are just stealing. They are stealing. That's what we told you from the beginning, Liberian people. Look, these people have not come to rescue you. The war rescue that they used, that was the rare war. But the interpretation was to come and rescue themselves. Imagine Joseph Newman Boyka and Katumu Boyka. Joseph Newman Boyka were begging for money. How you call somebody who is disabled? Our own man, Katumu Boyka, the old man was selling your color. She was doing well with her color business. Imagine vice president, 12 years, somebody work for the 2 years. Then you can't sell color. You not even modify the color. The color business will not even modify to say, yeah, oh, we modify the color, we fry the color, we put in some kind of paper, and put, let's say, Joseph Boyka and Katumu Boyka Business Center selling color and other things. That just raw color without no refine. Vice president worth after 12 years. Oh, God, 12 years. Imagine. After you serve the country for 12 years, you've been there for 42 years, you say you get experience, you get your friend all around the place, according to what they say. At the end of the day, you leave power, then your web starts selling color. They not even modify it. They not even take and put in paper to put. Even this time now, people facing, how you call the thing, case me barbecue, they modify it in Liberia. The case me barbecue, they trying to facing, they modify it, they read their name on it, this is how you call how you call case me barbecue. She get her number on it, this, that, other thing that you can call. But our own people, Katumu, they could not modify your frying color. That Katumu Boyka not passing around. She leaving from one place to another. That the old man now they put in heaven maker. You already what you play for? Joseph Newman Boyka we were baking around the place. He said it. Not me say it. So don't get very with me that Joseph Newman Boyka said it to us. They men were baking around the place. They men were baking to the extent that you even went to Costa to beg Costa. Can you imagine? Joseph Newman Boyka became a professional beggar in the place, going to bend to tail loon and all the other things. So these people, they were never prepared. They were aided and abetted by their international colleagues. These people stole the election. Did you know what happened in our country? The people brought high costs in our country. High costs they brought in our country. Some of the things that we know, we don't say everything. There are some things I don't care, go up, come down. We not say it in our stomach. We die with it. We can say it. We can say it. So they were not prepared. The only thing that they were prepared to come and rescue is their own suffering. These people, they were suffering because they did not use their resources wisely. They felt that government was for them. They felt that they were going to be there for ever and ever. Amen. Yeah. So at the end of the day, when the Liberian people decided that, Lord, we gave their thing here to President Weah, it took them off balance. Some of their money then went beyond rebel. But when President Weah became president, we saw that particular cohesion amongst people, political parties. We were all friends. We were taking pictures together. We were one people. But look at today, Joseph Newman Boyka is the president. Any Unity Party man now take picture with CDC man, oh my man, you're not clear. Unity Party people say, my man, you're not clear. Quick, before you go, they want to you from in a government. To the extent that people who even work in the WIA administration, they are now taking jobs from them. Can you imagine? They are taking jobs from people who work in the WIA government. Once they see you, they observe that you work in the WIA government, forget it, begin, you are a gunner. You are a gunner. And the people can go after people, MCC chairman, then what to MCC? Sedition there. Liberian, let me forget about sedition. Liberians that were employed at MCC, only because they disagree and say, look, their thing is supposed to be the deal. The other one not supposed to be the deal. They sold money, they send one Josiah Joker, who is the chairman for the CSA, say CSA boss. That man will say president. We will never be a president. Josiah Joker wake up one morning, he said, look, the children then they gotta move from here, the children gotta go. We gotta get the children there. NTR from the particular place. MCC, they move there from there. Without even respecting the law. Then Josiah Newman Boyka can say that he's talking about reconciliation. You better find place for Boyka to go sit down. There you go, city. You better, as usual, you can do. Josiah Newman Boyka with they even city tomorrow morning. We wake up. When you wake up, you go to executive mansion, you city again and go home. You better go ready and forget about it here. Because your actions is completely opposite of reconciliation. You're not playing fun here. You know, I'm talking about this because it is painful. It's hurting to see these people trying to play fun out of, you know what reconciliation is? We get people who get degree and they are expert, Liberians, they are expert in this kind of thing. You not call political parties since you took over. You decide to wish one and run behind people. You have not even called other people who were affected one way or the other. You sit down here, you can't talk about you having reconciliation. Looking for will to steal the Liberian people money. Using asset recovery to run behind people in the near. Oh, yeah. That's what they're doing. That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing. Otherwise, asset recovery that is dead upon arrival. Who tell you Joseph Newman Boyka is serious for that thing called asset recovery? I'm about to give you some kind of information. You will be shocked. Nobody must lie to you say Joseph Newman Boyka is serious for asset recovery. You're using it to wish hunt, to run behind people. Don't believe what I'm saying. But let me ask you a question. Some of you who are here, I want to ask you a question. Maybe some of you don't know. The executive mansion, the Ministry of Finance, Augustine Pehe Gafwan, he did not allocate a cent in the 2025 budget for asset recovery. So when you look in the 2025 budget, right, there are not single cent that is there for asset recovery. Don't believe it. I will show it to you here. You will see it. But these people say they're fighting corruption. They want to recover asset. So is it that the money now they will use it clandestinely? That corruption Benin they want to do, they want to take money from somewhere and be using it Nicodemously because the Liberian people made noise. When I told you all yesterday that the whole thing that Joseph Newman Boyka said asset recovery, that there another win that he has said to just molest politicians. Because the garden, they ain't got nothing to offer. They ain't got no case to win against anybody. But in the next 1,000 years, they can't win any case against anybody. You know why? Because these guys themselves are conflicted. Clamating that in a serious country, clamating will be beyond bad. They will haircut a neck and a toes, a hair, everything. That a man you bring, say that asset recovery man. You go look at Mela Martin Colley, we're running mad because some of the things that they wanted, they didn't get it. Say open newspaper now, you're running around. You put in there. You go look at Emmanuel Gonkwa, you put in there. The people there, you put in there. You leave professional people who really want to see Liberia better, you kick them away. So you're using the asset recovery now to run after politicians. As soon as they try to use them, you run behind them. As soon as they try, hey, the person get asset. Hey, in fact, you're running after seditions. Let's be very clear. So why is it that in 2025 budget, they put money there for asset recovery? Hey, Joseph Newman Boyka serious to recover asset, you want for corruption. Why they put money in the budget? Or they will be taking money from somewhere clandestinely. One of my men can say Jibo Dewele. That Jibo Dewele will be taking money from somewhere, Jibo Dewele, for asset recovery. I thought the asset recovery thing that's something you say, yeah, you're using to be able to recover the asset. What happened to 2025 budget? Nothing out there for them. Nothing out there. In 2025, I will show you the budget line. Don't believe it. You will see it. I will show it to you. $5 said not there. Asset recovery does not have a budget for the 2025. But yet, Augustine Peye Gafwan is releasing money to Clamartin. He gave him Clamartin money. So where that money coming from? And you see, when we say the people they have come to steal, to kill, and to destroy our country, you will not believe it. So then got money in the budget allocated for asset recovery. Look at your budget. The budget is big, so I will just push on the place to you. And I want to say thanks to our own brother, Darius, though. Thank you so very kindly. So a portion of that particular place, look there, no money, but Clamartin is receiving money. So where that money coming from? Where play the money? Augustine Peye from? Where play you taking the money from? That the one ask you. Where play you taking the money from? Eh? In the 2024 budget, the 2024, the whole asset recovery people, they can't even account for the $750,000 that was given to them by the budget. They can't account for it. $750,000 they get to the BOAKAI. They can't account for it. $750,000 was given to them. Clamartin just sit down for long, he eat it, crack. The guys are gonna song in Nigerian folk and sing, our money, oh, our money. Liberian people money, oh, Joseph Newman BOAKAI and criminal, then stealing the waka, they chopping the waka. Why will you guys do these things to us? You're just paying the country that you're saying we get money, we pull. As I speak to you now, there are civil servants that are not paid yet. But Joseph Newman BOAKAI will take $750,000 and give it to Clamartin for him to account for. He can't account for it. So they want, look, let me tell you, the whole asset recovery. I want to cut this short on this asset recovery. My people, Joseph Newman BOAKAI is using a thing called asset recovery to be able to molest seditions officials. That all. Finish. That all. The guys that have lost focus to the extent they're going after Saudi Arabia rest. Hello, Lord, the garden not serious. Yeah, the people, Lord, they are bunch of unserious. That's why you see I put down there, the people, they are bunch of unserious people. Don't believe it. Let me show it to you here. You guys will tell somebody, you can say, oh, we lying. When we can't hear with facts. We not can't here to can't play. Yeah, we not can't here to can't play. Oh, I beg you, yeah. If we want play, we'll go look for Teddy and start playing with it. Yeah, is it? Look at the budget. Look at it here. In fact, let me enlarge it for you to see that the asset recovery, how you call portion here. Yeah. Let me enlarge it for you to see. The asset recovery here. You see here, asset recovery. The code, the budget code is 0870. When you take the budget, having the budget, the whole thing. Yeah, is it? 0870. Assets Recovery Task Force. Look here. Look at asset recovery. And you see asset recovery. And you see asset recovery here. 2024, they get them money in the 2024 budget. They getting some money in the 2024. Look at the 2025. Let 2025 here. You see here 2025. What do you see here? That's zero. Even in 2020, they didn't even allocate anything there. They project anything. There's no projection, no budget for them in 2025. Yes, let me enlarge it so you can see. Wait, they think I gotta make it big so my people then can see it here. There you There you see it here. There you Let me go on A for you to see. And you see here, asset recovery. Just look here. 0870. Look at the asset recovery. The serious government, government who really want to fight corruption, government who really want to recover asset. And just like you and we told you all say they paper here using the asset recovery as a how you call personal gangster man to be molesting people around here. After they molested Madam, how you call Mary Brown and all the other people, they went back now to go apologize. And we're telling you, look, when we say these people, they are criminals, they have come to enrich themselves. They have no strategy to be able to help the Liberian people. You say we're lying. We are angry people. Oh, you're by your face. You're angry. This, that. Here is it. Yeah, where we found ourselves. So what happened to assets recovery? It's Joseph Newman BOAKAI see right. He say you fighting corruption. He say see right. He say yeah, corruption keep going. You want fight corruption now. You want to do the what happened to asset recovery? Here, see the ink here. Cut yourself, our brother Darius did exceptionally well. Cut this thing here for us because that thing big. So let asset recovery. Look at asset recovery. Let asset recovery right here. Right here. Let it play. They play. Let asset recovery here. Asset recovery. Waiting here for asset recovery. You see here. This is 2024 budget, right? The estimator are turn. And you see there? Then this is 2025. So 2025 budget for asset recovery. Waiting it. You see there? You see nothing. You see zero. Neck pen. Boom. Right here. 0, 0, 0. How can a man be talking about asset recovery? Then you cannot support the asset recovery. It almost reminds me of the how you call it, the War Crown Code people. It's the establishment of War Crown Code. Look there. Look. Just look there. Look at there. Then Joseph Newman Boyka, where they get humanitarian outreach. Look at humanitarian outreach. 2023, they have money there. Liberia that is in serious need of help for humanitarian outreach. 2025, they get 0. They papa not even thinking about humanitarian building. They papa wicked and lie to you. They man wicked. The man is wicked. He even thinking, look there, yeah, not something I'm talking that I want to. Let it in here. Look there. Humanitarian outreach. Look there. $5 cent, not even there. Let here 0, 0, 0. And you see that? 0, 0, 0. $5 cent not there. They get accelerated community development project. They particular money now that what they will be taking, be putting it in their pocket. They think they call accelerated community development project. So yeah, for 2020, how you call far, they get 2,341. Accelerated community development project. What kind of development project Joseph Newman Boyka carry on? Oh, the development project that they how you call it is where they be the security boot. That it be. So these monies that should be used to affect the people's life in Liberia, in our Vera community. These are some of the money that President we are using at least to be able to employ Liberians. But Joseph Newman Boyka, the money there, the money rolling. Oh. But forget it, the papier, that wicked uncle, he eating the money. He eating the wicked man. You see, so he eating the money. There here. But he foreign travel. And you see foreign travel. You see Joseph Newman Boyka foreign travel. Look here, foreign travel. The foreign travel incident allowance for the year 2024, 200,000 plus. For 2025, you see here 2025, $89,000. You not forget about other one. No, I beg you, I may not forget about other one. And you see what we're talking about when we tell you that these people, they are a bunch of crooks, they are criminals, they are thieves. There is no way that these people will affect your life positively. Some of you get there with us. So a serious government that wants to fight corruption, that wants to expose corruption, will you not put the money in your budget? So the money that they gave into Clan Martin to be 10 years around, going here, going there, where are they taking the money from? Because it's not in the budget. It should be budgeted. The budget is a law. That's why you see when they pass the thing, it becomes law. Anytime somebody want to do anything to say, oh, they want manners, they want to do this, it means that they must carry for recast. When you hear the people talking about, oh, want recast the budget, it means that there are certain things they want to add or there are certain things they want to subtract. Because it is a law, they got to carry to the people who made a law so they can be able to subtract or so they can be able to add. How it looking like. How it looking like. So where play Augustine Pay Gafon taking the money from that he gave into our man Clan Martin? Where? But fellow Liberians, we put the number up to call. What is your take? Is Boyka serious about reconciliation? Let's hear from you. We want to put a number up here and you can call us and let's hear from you. Is Boyka serious on reconciliation? What you think? What is your own mind? Me not answer my own. What you think? You think Boyka is really serious? You think so? You think he's really serious about reconciliation? The number is there. Let me get how you call something here while I play this. Let me play this and then get my Bluetooth so that when you call, it will be a bit easier for us to be able to, you know, to get you. So that is the number to call. We'll try to see how best we can start to, do what we do here. Let me see why we're sending this. True reconciliation. That it will looking. I can show you here. So let's go ahead. Bring this here, and then bring this. While we attend to something, we get this.
In my words, and we'll continue to do whatever we can to uplift our country. Everybody in
So you
this
can
case
call number.
is a winner. And so I can just reassure you of my commitment here. And we'll continue to work together to improve the condition of our people. So thanks for the visit. Madam, welcome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Glad to walk by my neighbor to say hello and Happy New Year. It's a special day for us. The campaign is over. There is no winner yet. All about Liberia. And we will work together. I brought my wife to introduce her to your wife.
Okay.
I think we can work together for the betterment of this country.
You see that?
You have your people.
This is what we're talking about. So at the end of the day, we are seeing true reconciliation, not cosmetic thing. So you can give us a call. The number to call is there, 443-991-3356 is that number to call. Let's hear from you. What do you make of all this money that Joseph Newman BOAKAI is spending in the name of reconciliation? What do you think? What do you think? What is your take on this Joseph Newman BOAKAI effort? Look, hey, my people, Liberia. Oh, my people. A man while working on how you call on telecom tower in Kakata was electrocuted. Mob violence is taking over the place. I saw a video today and I will bring it to you from how you call courtesy of Kings, OKFM. Mob justice is now taking over. OKFM. Let me get it here. I saw the video. I felt so very bad. I felt so very bad. What can you imagine? Mob violence is becoming something now that people, in Liberia, they just say, people, where the OK say. I felt so very bad. I don't know, maybe they took it down or so, but I felt too bad. I felt too bad. Seeing the video, seeing how people were treated. Oh no. It was a sad time for me, man. It was a sad time. That video said, I don't know whether even something for people to play here, but it was too very bad. It was too very graphic. According to them, they say the people that witchcraft. So therefore, it must be there. It must be there. So at the end of the day, where we found ourselves, true reconciliation. You think it happening in Liberia? Give us a call and let's hear from you. That's the number to call, 443-991-3356. Give us a call and let's hear from you. Right now, as we speak, Liberia is almost like now, a no-go zone. A Liberian lady left from Canada, went to Liberia. Up to now, they say they get diaspora office. The diaspora office have not even said a word. A Liberian lady left from Canada and went to Liberia. That lady was murdered on cold blood. They murdered that lady. She was murdered. So again, the number is here. You go down, you see the number. I want to take this off. You see the number. You can give us a call and let's hear from you. That lady was murdered. She left from Canada. A Liberian left from Canada, went to Liberia. That lady was murdered. Like nothing happened. Nobody not even talking about it. So what happened to the diaspora office? What happened to that office there? Joseph Newman Boyka lied to the people and say, yeah, we get diaspora office. For him to say, oh, you want to provide money for other people to be eating, and you know that we get space for them in the government. He say they provide diaspora, they get diaspora office. So what happened to the diaspora office? A lady called Siane was murdered in your own house. They pour her in a mattress and burn her. This lady, before the incident could even happen, she went to the police station and complained. This individual and say, according to the information we gathered, this person is threatening me. They say before they could intervene, the lady must give them money. He said, I'm gonna give you money for I can't lay complaints. I'm gonna give you money for what? Because they failed to make intervention. After a few days, the lady was killed in your own house. Wrap her in your own mattress. Try to burn her. Look at that kind of thing. This time now, when you leave from abroad, you go to Liberia. Why it is true, you know, our country is a loving country, but the criminal then they just watching you. They just putting eye on you. Putting eye on you. Watching you around the place. No security in the country. People's security are very, very look. There is a great vulnerability in Liberia. The place is vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. This is something that is scary. This is very scary. Joseph Newman Boyka is just using the occasion to just steal. Do you know that as we speak to you this Sunday, the people signing agreement? Oh yeah, the signing agreement, yeah, my people, the signing agreement. Oh yeah, the signing agreement. Oh. Before we wake up tomorrow, we hear the news. Tomorrow, yeah, we hear the news. Tomorrow, yeah, we hear the news. Sunday, the people, the signing concession agreement. The signing concession agreement. These criminals, these people have come to steal from us. Joseph Newman Boyka and his gangster, they have come to steal from us. When we tell you these things, some of you don't want to believe it, but we'll continue to say it. We will continue to say it. This is what is happening in Liberia. This is what is happening. We have reached to the place where the government don't even have time because they know we as Liberians, what they will do. They say the people will yet talk that all will happen. So you don't mind the people. They will yet talk plenty. They are noted for talking. They will not take no action. So Joseph Newman Boyka, a man say, leader people, yeah. This is what is happening, fellow Liberians. This is what is happening. It's just unfortunate that Liberia now, we are at the stage where anything happening, even the AFL themselves, they are witch hunting each other. And the last thing that I want us to talk about quickly is the chief of staff. I posted this story. I don't know whether we have the time, but I have about 25 minutes here. But let me see. Maybe we can talk about it. I want to listen to the chief of staff here. You know, we said the last time, let me just bring this story here. I don't know if I will have the time. I have about 25 minutes. I go to work. On Sunday, I work and all. So there's the chief of, there's you call this guy, how you call himself, Sir Harris. Sir Harris issue. There's the chief of staff anyway. There's the chief of staff, Fuller. David Fuller. There's the chief of staff. I left a story here by telling the Liberian people that there were 3 army personnel that are missing. This particular guy that died, Bobby, who they said shot himself in his head 6 times, and 3 other guys. Follett accused these guys of planning the protests. In fact, Prince Charles Johnson accused these guys that they were the one that planned the protests. You know, when the women, the soldier women, they came up and said, you know, they. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. It's fine. Beautiful. Thank you. So at the end of the day, they accused these guys of masterminding the protest. For Bobby, they killed him. Another guy by the name of Sir Harris. This Sir Harris guy, he was also one of those that were accused. But he was a very, very, the guy, he's somebody who can talk. Out of a sudden, this guy just disappeared. The guy went to the hospital, said he was sick. From there, he disappeared. So, Freedom FN had an interview with the Army Chief of Staff. And some of the things that the guy said is terrible. Fuller, some of the things that he said was terrible. You can know that, look, unprofessionalism has taken over the army. Tribalism has now taken over the army. So I want to play this particular stuff and I want you to listen. I don't know if I have the time, but let's play it here.
Sir Harris, okay, one of them. Then I got to know that there is this discussion ongoing about Sir Harris, okay, one of my very astute soldier in whom I'm well pleased. So I'm on. What's the issue? What clarity do you need? I'm available. Usually I won't do this because we have the public affairs that's responsible. Okay. But sometimes we take the shot. These are what we call the target opportunity target. Okay. So I think I can do a lot of clarity right now. So what's the situation? Okay, General. So
Sorry, courtesy of OKFM, KOK, and Alexa. So they were able to interview David Fuller. You know, there is this guy called Sir Harris. In fact, there are 3 that is missing. But this Sir Harris guy issue came up, because his family raising the issue like crazy. So the chief of staff was asked about this Sir Harris. We've been talking about the Sir Harris, lift the story up. So he got concerned, say, you've been listening around the place, blah, blah, blah. And then he wants to make clarity. So that's the clarity he's about to make on the Sahara issue. But I don't know whether I have the time because I have it like by 20 minutes before I can at least take an hour of rest and then get ready for work. But let me see.
So we had on the telephone.
In fact, what I'm going to do, because time have caught up with me, I am not going to really, leave this story because it's something that we really need to talk about. Yeah, it's something I really need to talk about. And I have to rest too and get ready for work, at least take 1 hour of rest. But again, fellow Liberian, the number to call is 443-991-3356. What do you make of Joseph Newman Boyka attempt? According to him, he said reconciliation. Is there a reconciliation? Let's look at the level of violence that is happening in Liberia. Again, I will say to you, do not be moved by what Joseph Newman Boyka is doing. They are all intended to steal from the Liberian people. So again, you can give us a call. The number to call is 443-991-3356. Call us and let's hear from you on the issue of Joseph Newman Boyka reconciliation. Whether it is something that is real, whether it's something that you think, Liberians should kind of pay attention to, or what. All right, so from all indication, it's like I said, I want to rest because I gotta go to work. Yeah, the high looking like on Sunday, we can rest, we can work. So the reconciliation in my mind on Joseph Newman Boyka is just a charade, it's just a lie, and Joseph Newman Boyka is just using it in order for him to be able to score a political point, which will not actually work because everything they are doing it wrong. So, fellow Liberian, that's where we are. I want to say to you again, and I want to encourage you, seditions, do not be moved by what you're hearing people like Stanton then talking around. These are people who are angry because they did not get their own portion of what's supposed to be given to them. But it doesn't mean that, you believe everything that they say. These are liars. Don't believe them. A government that does not care about the Liberian people They will go form a station. All of them sit down together. They say they form one station. Then generally go ask another journalist. Yeah. Another minister go ask another minister and sit down there and say, yeah. You see, so that is that. Fellow Liberian, time I've caught up with us. We got to rest and then get prepared for work. But again, seditions, let's be steadfast. Joseph Numa BOAKAI is our target. He is the criminal father. He is the one facilitating all of this corruption that is happening. So if BOAKAI is serious, then he will fight corruption. But his approach in fighting corruption is not serious because he is the architect of what is happening. So let's focus on Joseph Numa BOAKAI. He is our focus. And now all these other, how you call, keke leden. So until we meet again, my people, I want to say thanks to all of you. Got to take our leave. Love you all. Bye from my end.